Kommt die jetzt da raus? Die Musik ist nämlich immer noch so strange. Ich würde ganz gerne den Brief zu Ende gucken. Ich könnte es ja mal so hinstellen. Dann sehen wir nämlich am Rand. Obwohl, eigentlich müsste es ja anhalten. Was running the tips of fingers across the wall. Warte mal. Wo waren wir denn hier? Also, I won't be in a ton of... My way to my room, Lily's door was... I could also hear a scraping sound. It was my sister scraping her nails against the wall. I turned the light on and there was a blood covering her hand. She was running the tips of fingers across the wall up to the point where her fingernails were no. She seemed so out of touch with reality. I look at her other hand. Oh, her wrist bending toward her body. This thing in my house. I don't think this is my sister. My sister was a painter. Girl with immense. I felt him always reaching out to me. Please. Comfort. I gave her no. Okay. Er kam also in das Zimmer seiner Schwester und die stand da wohl und hat halt mit den Fingern an der Wand rumgescratcht. Gehen wir mal gucken. Kommen wir da vorbei? Oh, er ist schlank. Ich glaube, wir gehen mal so. Ich weiß nicht. Wie rum nehmen wir uns den Zettel? Oh nö. Was wird das hier? Kommt da was? Bestimmt. Hallo. Das ist wirklich verstörend mit dem Rot hier. Komme ich hier irgendwie vorbei? Ja. Soll das jetzt an das Feuer erinnern? Das Interessante ist, im Badezimmer ist noch Licht an. Das gefällt mir nicht. Da waren wir drin. Das ist das Zimmer vom Bruderherz. Also wir haben noch den Text. Ach, das ist der nächste Text. Wir sollten aber, bevor wir den nächsten Text lesen, vielleicht mal den Markus Note 6. So, Mutter ist für eine Woche auf dem Business-Trip. Das haben wir ja, ne? Er soll aufpassen auf das Haus und auf die Schwester. Wrong for saying that because of her talent, her God-given gift to paint. Ja, das Talent von ihr... Das mit dem Malen hat natürlich die Familie zerstört. Ich hoffe, der Sound ist jetzt nicht zu laut und ihr hört mich noch. Without it, everything would be normal. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve. She's getting her end right now. Back just... And will be have in store. Strong skill. pay for someone to feel mess. She's the happiest one. I don't really believe in a heaven or hell, but if one exists, I'll probably end up in the latter. Okay. Schauen wir mal, was jetzt da kommt. Oh, genau zu dem Bild hier, ja. Oh, ich gehe mal aus dem Ding da raus. So. Dokumente. Little note. This will be the last letter I write. I can feel my right hand becoming immobile and stiff. Mom left a couple days ago and it's been up to Marcus to kill. Even though his visits have been getting shorter and less frequent over the last few months, I understand I'm just a burden to him and my mom. Checked up on me ever since she left. I tried everything. Knocking, banging my hand against the wall, screaming. It's all I really can do since I'm... Oh! In der Zeit, wie sie nicht da war, war er nicht bei ihr. Get my hopes up, hearing him walk up the stairs, just maybe he'll walk through the door and check on me. But deserve this? For now, standing up to my... I'm sorry, Marcus. I promise I'll never be a burden to you ever again. Der ist halt nur noch sporadisch bei ihr am Zimmer vorbeigelaufen, um auf sie aufzupassen, um mal nach ihr zu gucken. What?
God is dead. God is...
Oh, Missy, nein. Ich hänge, ich guck. Ah. Jedes Mal, wenn wir nicht weglaufen sollen. Flatsch. Yeah. Wachen wir jedes Mal wieder im Bett auf. Und dieser Sound auf den Ohren. Alter. Ich glaube, das Rot soll symbolisch dafür stehen, dass das Haus brennt. Dokument. Marcus note. Life is pretty quiet, to be honest, right now. Between school and work, and it's a bit stressful. Not as bad as before. Mom is set to come home in a few days. It was nice having the house to myself for about a week. But sometimes it gets early quiet, and sometimes I hear the soft knocks.
According to the police report, both bodies were recovered, though the young woman was dead at the scene. After performing an autopsy, it was confirmed that the fire led to her death, but officials also found something strange. Her body was starving. What officials think occurred was during her final moments, as an act of desperation she lit a candle inside her room and started the fire herself. Her younger brother, Marcus Walker, might have neglected her to such a degree. She chose to end her life to ease her suffering. Emotions ranging from jealousy, hatred, enviousness, and frustration might have drove him to neglect her, despite her cries for help. Due to her rare disorder, she was extremely immobile and required help for the simplest activities. She required Marcus for everything. Marcus might have held animosity towards her, as for almost his whole life, everyone had paid their attention to her. Perhaps Marcus wanted her to feel isolated and alone, an emotion he was very familiar with. He wanted vengeance for a crime she didn't commit. Marcus's body was mostly unharmed, though he was not conscious at the scene. He was taken to a local hospital, where he currently resides. He is currently in a coma induced by smoke inhalation and has been unconscious ever since the fire. No one knows when, or if, he will ever wake up, or what he is experiencing. He could be experiencing nothing at all, or he might be suffering. The only living relative he had was his mother, Mary Walker, who committed suicide shortly after she heard about the incident. His father, Joseph Walker, was killed in a suspicious road incident where his brakes stopped working while driving under the influence. Due to his unusual situation, no one is left to decide whether or not they should keep him alive in his coma. Many may wonder whether he regrets his actions, whether he regrets neglecting his sister, starving her, and psychologically torturing her to the point of suicide. Others speculate that years of domestic abuse by his father Joseph, along with neglect from his family, left him psychologically scarred. Whatever the case may be, he tortured and isolated his sister. His sister, who loved him, and did everything necessary to protect him. Hopefully all members of the family get what they deserve. In Marcus's case, he's stuck in his own personal purgatory. Stuck in a place between life and death, an eternity of suffering awaits him. Thank you for listening. This was Joseph Walker, bringing your local news to you.
Okay. Okay.